Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this July the 30th, 2024. I'm hoping everybody had a great Tuesday. I just hope everybody had a great Tuesday evening. Hope everybody continue to stay safe with weather because it's the only weather you got. Okay, and across the nation as well. Also, the Storm Prediction Center overview and the other products they offer and the storm reports and MDS discussion as well. And also we'll take a look at the tropical weather page, as the system still has a 60% chance of development off the southeast coast, and look at Tropical Storm Debbie. Alright, if you have not subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe. Also like the video important New Brunswick to Maine, down back up toward the Ohio River Valley, around the Michigan, Ohio area, Nebraska, back toward Texas, northwestern Mexico, through New Mexico, Arizona, supported Colorado. Got a little bit of shower activity over in Jamaica, Cuba, the Bahamas, Cayman Islands as well, and also up toward Newfoundland and New Brunswick. All of this on to your Thursday forecast now. As you can see, we got thunderstorms and shower for portions of New Brunswick to Maine to New York State to New Hampshire. Then again from Connecticut to New Jersey, Delaware to the Carolinas, all the way down toward the Florida Keys, Atlantic coastal waters, portions of the Gulf of Mexico. Also back over toward the Ohio River Valley, toward Ohio, back to Michigan. Also into portions of Minnesota, Iowa, down toward Illinois. More showers and storms for portions of Arkansas to Oklahoma to Kansas, Colorado, New Mexico, Arizona, portion of southern Nevada, and right along the Mexico U.S. border as well. We have some severe weather possible from Illinois to Indiana to Ohio as well for your Thursday. Otherwise, dry high pressure in charge of much of Canada, much of the western and central U.S., portions of the southeast, also the Gulf of California, much of Mexico, Yucatan Peninsula, Jamaica, Cuba, the Cayman Islands, also down toward the Yucatan, toward the Bahamas. Also toward as well. All of this activities for your moving to South Carolina may bring some severe weather to portions of the Carolinas as it moves to the southeast. Will not be surprised to see a in South Carolina as well. One for the upstate, but we'll talk about that in just a few minutes. Alright, we got some more showers and storms across Florida, back over towards Mexico, back into Arizona, also into New Mexico, and also portions of Oklahoma to Kansas, Nebraska, excuse me, and a little bit of activity toward one region as well, a bit in Montana. All the yellow boxes here across portions of the Carolinas, Tennessee, back into Kentucky, also over toward the Dakotas and Nebraska. Severe thunderstorm warnings in that region. And the green is flashed where you see the green colored boxes. Alright, let's move on to the watch and warn advisory map for your location across the nation. Okay, we gotta wait for a little bit. hopefully it'll be up sometime soon. Here it is. All right, we got a lot of heat advisories stretching from Georgia to Florida to Alabama, back into Tennessee, up toward Illinois to Mississippi, Louisiana, Arkansas, Texas, also into portions of Oklahoma, also into Kansas, Nebraska, also in the Iowa region as well. Excessive heat warnings there as well, stretching from Nebraska to Kansas to Missouri, over toward Illinois to portions of Kentucky, Tennessee, Mississippi, Arkansas area. Flash flood watches, flash flood warning, flood advisories over portions of eastern Tennessee. There's that severe thunderstorm watch for northern Georgia, western South Carolina, portions of western North Carolina, with a few ongoing severe thunderstorm warnings there in South Carolina, with a more cluster showers of severe weather over northern Georgia. All right, we got some heat advisory with southwestern Texas. Another severe thunderstorm watch up here in portions of Nebraska to the Dakotas, with a few ongoing severe thunderstorm warnings there as well. Excessive heat, heat advisories for portions of South Dakota, portion of Oregon. Excessive heat watches over there in Washington, Oregon State as well, with poor air quality alerts there also in portions of Washington, Oregon, and Idaho region. And also portions of Wyoming. Let's see, dense smoke advisory for portions of Nevada and California, and also we have some dust advisories over portions of Arizona. So we got those smoke craft advisories from Maine all the way down to the Delaware area. Same over here in portions of the California region, central and south, Hawaii and Chain Island, same. North look good. Also some around the Alaska area as well. All right. Okay, here is the overview page. There's a marginal risk from Maine down in the port of New York State, again from Pennsylvania to the Carolinas, all the way back to the Dakotas, Minnesota, and Wisconsin. There's that slight risk of severe weather from the Carolinas stretching all the way back into the Dakotas. We have some ongoing severe thunderstorm warnings there. White boxes in effect through the Dakotas. Down at we have ongoing thunderstorms in South Florida and more activity to the southwest. Alright, the convective outlook, let's see if we can get to it. Let's see if we can take a look at the current watches. Did put one out for Central South Carolina if they think these storms will continue to move in that direction. Storm reports for this afternoon. As you can see, we have a lot of wind reports. We had 0 tornado report, wind report 136, hail report we had 25, 2 of them were large. Wind report pretty much from New Hampshire to New York State, down to portion of Virginia, also Tennessee, Kentucky, through southern Indiana. Illinois, South Dakota, over toward Wisconsin. And also, I've not discussed that lately. Ice, we have some elevated risks. That's probably got the red flag warnings over from areas of Wyoming, straight to Colorado, back into Utah, a little bit in Nevada. ISO dry spots over portions of Minnesota. Montana, excuse me, and also into portions of Idaho. That is, excuse me. All right. I don't know if we can get to the convective outlooks or not. Let's see if we can. Alright, here's today's outlook that I just showed you there. We still have a marginal risk for portion of Western Carolinas, North Georgia, all the way back in the portion of Minnesota, down in the portion of Texas. There's a slight risk enhanced from Wisconsin to Minnesota, all the way down in the portion of Kansas. Enhanced risk in that general vicinity. Would not be surprised if that marginal risk may extend a little further eastbound toward the Atlantic coastal areas, as it does here on day 3. As you can see here, we have a marginal and a slight risk. Would not be surprised to see that risk drop a little further to the south. Maybe that slight risk may extend a little further to the east as well. Alright, let's go ahead and move on to the tropics. Alright, we're still waiting on it to come up, so alright, here's the system here. Located 0% over the next 48 hours. And there it is, has a 60% from the Bahamas to the southeast coast. This is where the development possible to occur. Something we'll keep an eye on as we get closer to the event. Well, I hope everybody enjoyed the video. Make sure you subscribe if you have not. Like these videos, share these videos, and also, like I said, make sure you subscribe if you have not subscribed yet. Also, if you like these videos as well. Also, enjoy the weather, because it's the only weather you got. We'll catch you back in the next video. So have a Tuesday evening, folks. Take care.